Hey guys, this is Samuel the Geek, and this is Samuel Rambles. Woo! Now, I'm gonna have some gruntopocalypse, whatever it's called, in the background while I'm doing this SR. I don't know why, but I like doing it this way, give you something more entertaining to look at than my face. If you want to see more face videos, I do have a second account called Samuel to GTA. Now, a lot of subscribers are confused about what that account really is, so I'm going to give you a brief background history. I was going to do a Gay Tony parody walkthrough of Dark Side Phil, and I was going to, put it up to the screen and make a big, gigantic smug cinema. But I decided not to, and then when my account got suspended, it was the only account left. And I decided to turn that channel into, I don't know, like a more personal channel, talk about politics, talk about what I don't like that doesn't relate to me, doesn't relate to gaming. I have some pretty interesting stuff up there about racism right now. I think it's pretty interesting. If you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, go check it out on Samuel Ted GTA here on YouTube. And I was also wondering, for those of you who are Vidler subscribers and Facebook users, if you would be interested in me putting that content up on Facebook and Vidler, because I know the Vidler guys have been really behind on uploading stuff on there. It's just because I'm uploading in high quality for gameplay, like commentaries and stuff, so I don't want to sacrifice the quality so I upload it twice, because that's what I used to do. I used to cut the quality in like literally half and then upload it twice, so it would take a lot less time. But, if it works for you that, you watch it on YouTube and stuff, because I know a lot of people who follow me on Vidler and Facebook are diehards, and I understand you'll follow me anywhere. So, if you want that content easier to go and find you, I can just, still put it on Facebook and Vidler, just tell me. I mean, Facebook's nothing. All I have to do is copy and paste a link, and he'll put it up there immediately. And, if you're interested in that, I'll totally do it. I mean, it's not a problem for me. Now, let's talk about some stuff. I put up some stuff recently on the To Geek channel. I put up a couple of videos. I put up the Hydrophobia Achievement Guide, which did pretty well, because, it's the only other one aside from, Achievement Hunter, which is a good thing. I did the Dear Infinite Retro video, and it was about the PlayStation Move, and I might expand and tell you more why I don't like the PlayStation Move. But I'm getting tired of this console shit, and I don't think any of you are really fucking interested, so I don't think I'll go into it. I don't know, you tell me. I did Gore the Movie God's Skilimanjaro. It was awesome. That was just an awesome game. And I think Guru and HD got pretty mad when we fucking beat the fuck out of them in like, what, 3 minutes? I did the new dashboard preview. If you haven't seen the new dashboard, go look at that. I also did a couple of commentaries and Cabela's unboxing. I thought the Cabela's unboxing was funny. If you guys didn't find it funny, whatever. I thought it was hilarious. And it's not meant to be offensive for those of you who think it is. No, it's just, I was just putting on a character for fun. It was just fun. Some good news this week. Fallout 3 DLC is only for 400 points, man. Every single one. If you haven't picked those up, go pick them up, man. Point Lookout is the one I recommend the most. Point Lookout is absolutely amazing, but if you don't have Broken Steel, you probably want to get that one first. But Point Lookout is by far the best DLC in my opinion. Now, I did something interesting on Facebook this week. I asked you guys to ask me some questions. So I'm going to go over, and since I only got 9, I said I'd go over 6, but since I got 9, I think I'll do 8. I'll see which ones are good. Let's see here. Will we ever have an epic Mortal Kombat 2 rematch to show our fans? Vane Zyler. I suck ass at Mortal Kombat, so it wouldn't really be epic. It would just be me getting my ass kicked by you. I mean, is that really a question? I mean, I guess I can do it and you can record it and you can show everyone how badly you kicked my ass. Alright, there we go. Okay, Samuel, a question for the SR. What do you think is the best exclusive on Nintendo Wii at the moment? This is an interesting one. because it all depends on what I want to do. I love the one I've played the most and the one I've had most fun with is Mario Kart Wii. But, you know, it's not the highest quality exclusive. I mean, Super Mario Galaxy 1 is by far one of the best games I played on the system, but I didn't, you know, I had no desire to go back to it, whereas Mario Kart Wii, I've spent a shitload of hours in, and I love that game. So, that's kind of a difficult question, but I think I'm going to go with Mario Kart Wii. I'm going to say that one, because it has the most replayability, in my opinion. Dead Rising 2, have you picked it up? I mean, that was from Brandon, this is from Charles. Dead Rising 2, have you picked it up yet? Played it? What are your thoughts? Didn't pick it up, haven't played it, but I did play Case Zero, and I liked Case Zero, but I didn't like it enough to spend $60 on Dead Rising 2. I wasn't a big fan of the first one, and I hear it still has a lot of the problems. I heard it's like Crackdown 2, where it's like basically the first one, with the graphical overhaul, and slight improvements, but other than that, it's basically the same game. So it doesn't sound too interesting to me since I didn't really enjoy the first one. What are your thoughts from Conquer? What are your thoughts on console internet browsers? Well, Conquer, I don't think they're necessary, and the two that I have are terrible, and I don't see the point in them. I kind of like what Microsoft is doing, but I think it still needs to be implemented better. I think that if they implement the new Twitter onto Microsoft's Xbox, it would be amazing, where you can watch YouTube videos and stuff, and, you know, it has Flash Player into the application, and all, like, you know, it has, like, you know, a YouTube video, a picture, it will automatically show it. But as it stands currently, they're kind of meh, but I think that's the best way to go, because it's designed for a console interface. I don't have to screw around with all this, like, you know, using the analog stick as a fucking pointer, or, you know, pointing my thing at the screen. I think if they're going to implement these applications, they have to design them around the console. That's why I kind of like Microsoft's approach to applications. I don't say, it might not be the most practical approach, but I think it's the best way to incorporate them within the console environment. I mean, it could have been done way better, but I think that there's a lot of potential there, and the apps could evolve into something big if they made like a new Twitter, an app. Here's from Timothy. What are your plans for the future? College? Do you want to get married? Kids? Etc. I'm in college. I do wish to get married one day, but as for kids, I think it's up to the wife to decide, because they're the ones that are going to be doing most of the work. I mean, let's not kid ourselves, men. Men have very little to do with parenting. It's more of an advising structure rather than actual parenting. Mothers have to birth the children, they also have to feed the children, they also have to basically do the majority of the work. So if I was going to, you know, have that decision, I'd leave it up to my wife, because she would be the one to decide that, because she'd be doing most of the work. And that's just how it is. Because, you know, women have to bear the majority of the pain during the process. And, you know, it's kind of selfish for me to say, yo babe, you want to give me a kid? I mean, I can understand, not everything works the same, but I think it would be a more practical decision to leave that up to the woman, because ultimately, overall, she'll probably be doing most of the work. And it's unfair for someone who's not going to be doing most of the work to make that decision. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Alias Star asks, what are your views on illegal immigration on the border, which lets literally thousands of illegal immigrants a day? What do you suggest the government do to control it? I do think that illegal immigration is pretty bad right now. I think the process for illegal immigration needs to be made easier. However, I do not defend the majority of illegal immigrants, because the majority of them where I live, the majority of them that I see, are pregnant women who cross over the border, have a baby, and then live on welfare the rest of their fucking lives. And that's just a really lazy way. But I do appreciate the illegal immigrants that cross over and actually work hard to make a living and stay here and establish families here and work their asses off to be in this country. But I still think that it's stupid that they broke the law, and that they should, you know, try their best to become legal. But the problem is that it's ridiculously hard to become legal in this country, and it encourages, you know, illegal traffic. But at the same time, I think that we need to watch out, because places where I live is becoming a really big problem because we don't have enough water for all these people. We literally don't have enough food and water for all these people to live here. And that's the problem. I mean, in other states, it may not be an issue, but in Arizona, like southern Arizona and New Mexico, it's a huge-ass problem to have these illegal immigrants crossing over the border because it's affecting our acequias and all our whole way of life because there's just too many people for this area. But I can understand how other people can look on the outside and see it not as big a problem and see more as bigotry, but it really isn't bigotry. We just don't have that much resources. But that's my say on it. I could go into deeper in it, and I might do that one day on Sam with GTA. But, you know, that's my opinion. Now, hey Sam, what do you view as the biggest issue with downloadable gaming, whether it be DLC or downloadable tiles? The biggest issue is price. They don't do prices as well as Steam. My issue with console downloadable gaming is that the prices are concrete. They need to evolve with the game as it would in retail. It should come out at the same time, it should be cheaper, and it should be an option for everybody. I mean, that's how it should be. But unfortunately, due to, you know, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo's love for the retail, they're fucking stuck in this situation where they can't really do that. So, unfortunately, they're stuck there.
30 seconds
Overall,
remaining.
those are the questions. I think you guys, I think I might do this more often. It's not going to be every week. It's not going to be every SR. It's just going to be, you know, whenever I feel like it. I don't really have that many topics because, you know, this is pretty much a dead week. If you looked at video game websites, it's pretty much a dead week for video games. And, you know, I could talk about New Vegas stuff, but I know that a lot of people on this channel have asked me not to personally, because I used to report on it in FSARs, but they've personally messaged me and asked me to stop it because, as you know, a lot of people are on media blackouts, which I totally understand, because I am as well. But, you know, I thank you guys so much for, you know, sticking around and supporting me all these years, and, yeah. That's all I gotta say. I would love to hear your opinions. You know, leave a comment in the fucking YouTube. Leave the comment in the fucking Vidler. Give me an @reply on Twitter and the fucking Twitter. And leave a comment on the fucking Facebook. Sam out.